Can I be on the floor?
Yeah, you do what you want.
Safe.
So you can actually say Cake Factory.
Cake Factory. Basically. Actually, I don't think I should talk about what my plans are. Some people might just try to steal the idea. It's a stage show. Cake Factory is a stage show. It's not just a dance group. It's a stage show. It's a performance. So, we perform at promotional events, corporate events. We do like themed performances, if that makes any sense. Yeah, but it's more urban, which I hate that term. I hate that term, but it is basically urban entertainment. Huh? You're getting an experience, not just a dance routine. You're getting an experience. It's an interactive performance. It's themed. I'm just trying to get people beyond just looking at a bunch of backs moving. You know what I mean?
What do partners?
Partners, previous partners that I've had. I personally, I've been lucky to never. I mean, and if they have had a problem, I've not known about it. But I've never had any partners that I've ever had a problem with what I do. If anything, they've encouraged me and my goals and my career goals, and they've been proud of what I'm doing, and they know I'm not a shy person in that respect. But I do everything with a purpose. I don't think I exploit myself, and I don't think I show things I don't need to show. Like, if you go on my Instagram, I don't really have any videos of me like in my bedroom on the floor with a camera propped up and I'm not twerking my bum. I'm not doing that. Do you understand? I don't knock the girls that do. You know what I'm saying? I can easily do that. But I don't need to do that because I know what I know what I'm doing. I know what my girls do. I know what Cake Factory do. If any of the girls want to do that, they can. It's not, you know. But I know that I'm doing things beyond that, beyond the Vine comps, beyond the World Star Hip Hop videos, beyond. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a bit more trying to like show you something else. I rather people go on my thing, go, where's their twerk videos? Go look for them. That's what I want them to. Pardon? They're not there. But what are there? Pictures from all my performances. No, it was a joke. It wasn't sexual. It was all a joke. It was a skit. It was mocking those situations, and that was a bit of fun. We had fun doing that. We had fun shooting that video. It was just taking the piss, I guess, out of what people have a problem with that stuff. And it wasn't it wasn't really about twerking. It was about club culture. It was about what goes on in the clubs, taking the piss out of that. So yeah, I got rinsed on there, by the way. They hate me. They came gunning for me, boy. People on that video, like, you put comments, not on the YouTube thing, on the Instagram. There's a couple clips, a couple Snapchats, and a couple clips. Because of my shape, my body shape, I guess is not what people want to see with twerking. Oh, she's skinny. Oh, she's got no back. Me. Sorry now. Maybe not next to April and Valerie. Yeah, those two have got the most amazing shaped bums ever. But I got a bum in it. Yeah, there's definitely something there. But yeah, I mean, guys, girls, even girls. It was mostly guys.
Alright, so how?
But anyway.
How do you respond to them?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you because I feel like we need to be honest. We're having an intimate conversation. And I'm honest. I'm an honest person. It bothers me a lot. And if I was to ever be on this video and try and lie and say it doesn't bother me, all of my girls, all of my friends, my Cake Factory, they would be looking at me like, no ratings, it bothers you. Way I look at it is, if you've not got no haters, you're doing something wrong. You're being talked about. You're bothering people. You're ruffling feathers, isn't it? So I'm always gonna be that person that ruffles feathers. To be honest with you,
I believe you.
I don't even have to say nothing to ruffle feathers half the time.
Yeah.
I'm very passionate about the scene and about the dance, about you know, I'm very passionate about yeah, I'm very passionate about the scene. I'm very passionate about respect amongst artists, and artists dance on respect. And I feel like a lot of the time that is been taken the piss out of. A lot of it's crossed. The lines are blurred. We don't have the same respect. We're not put on the same platform as an artist. A dancer is always secondary to an artist. Artists who aren't willing to invest in themselves, but talk to you with the premise of, you must invest in me before I invest in my own self. So when someone comes to me that's an artist, it's like I look at two things. I don't necessarily always look at the money. Yeah. I look at, like, how can we both win? So if you're coming to me and you think that I'm secondary to you, instead of looking at me like something that you need for your music video, do you get what I mean? A lot of artists look at it as like it's a bonus to just, let's just get girls, let's just get some dancers. But it's like, you don't understand, like, the girls need to be paid, bruv. Like, you need to pay these girls. Yes, there are girls that will come in your video and do it for free, and they're happy. Just give them a little magnum or whatever, I guess, at the end of the day. But like, there's girls that are out there that will do that. They're happy to have that as their payment, right? But there are girls that take their career seriously. Models, they take their career seriously, and at the end of the day, bills need to be paid. And at the end of the day, it's a respect thing, because if you're not looking at them as an asset and something, not even an asset, a necessity to your visual, then don't have them. Because if you haven't got a budget for it, don't have them. Don't have it. You don't need it. Just have you, yourself, and the scenery in the background. That's it. You don't need dancers. You don't need models. Pay them, because they're doing a job.
How does that change?
That changed from people being more like me. I'm sorry. You need to be like outspoken and talk about this problem. Not even about Facebook. Facebook is just a platform to, people get shook, don't they? You know what I mean? People don't want people to talk bad about them or about your services. It's not about you as a character, but as your services. That's why people ask people for ratings on businesses, and that's why you need to give a rating for your Uber cab or whatever, you know, because the more people that have positive, the better your business is, and the more money you can charge, I guess, for your services, right? So, like, people don't complain enough these days. I feel like people complain, but they don't complain the correct way that can make a change. We rather complain and to each other and say we're gonna need this, and I'm so fed up. I never get no jobs. I'm never getting no work. I'm just getting all this work for free. I'm just getting all these things for free. But stop dancing for free. Who's telling you? Stop doing it. Tell these people this is what your rates are. Because we're so shook that we're not going to get no work. Do you understand? Well, what if they say no? So? When you start to put yourself on that level, other people will put you on that level. No one put me on no level. I was a stage when I wasn't doing nothing. You have to create a platform for yourself. When no one's giving you a platform, you need to create one. Otherwise, fall back. As far as I'm concerned, it ain't for you. This scene ain't for you. There's big sharks out here, and then ain't no room for no little sardines. You just get like, nah.
So pretty much everyone's got to kind of come together.
Yeah, we need to bandy together and rally together and start showing these people that we are important to your brand, to what you're trying to get across. We're an important factor. Otherwise, don't have dancers. You don't need dancers in every video, in every visual, in everything you're trying to create. If you do need it, then you need to understand the value and of what it's bringing. Do you understand? Therefore, it's an investment in yourself. Therefore, pay.
Yeah, just like you would for.
It's like for my costume or for my performances, I can go and wear in my burlesque show. I had to get my costume made, and I wouldn't have it any way different. I wouldn't have had it any way different, and I was happy to pay that money because I knew what I was paying for, and I know it's gonna add a level of professionalism to my performances. Burlesque is all about costume and being, you know, that's what it's about. It's about showbiz and pizzazz and all of that stuff. What, can I just go to Primark and buy anything? Yes, I can, but are people going to take me seriously over a person that spent time and worked with a designer and designed this costume from scratch and done all of this stuff and invested this much money into it? You know, this is what I'm saying. It's about investing in yourself. I can't go to the costume designer and say, hi, can you make me a costume? But I can't pay you though. Here's £15 though.
You'll get exposure.
You'll get exposure because people are gonna come to the show and see it. I mean, in some respects, that can work for some people. But it's kind of like it's the attitude that I get, the constant thing. It's like, you know, if you're happy, if you're just starting, especially if you're just starting and you're trying to build up your CV or your you know what I mean, you're trying to make a name for yourself. Sometimes those things you kind of need to do a bit of free work here and there. But then as you grow and as you become more established, it's like these artists, would they do a feature for free? Would, you know, with an unestablished, do you get what I'm trying to say? Most of the time, right, the dancers are more established than the artists. So how are you coming to the dancer and asking them to do your video for free or for £15? You may as well just say it's for free. Don't you get £15 from? How did you calculate £15 anyway?
Tell everyone what goes into a job. Like, you're giving me £15 for.
Well, that particular job, like I said, he wanted me to source dancers.
Because not everyone knows the rubber that goes in my name.
He wanted me to do routine. How are we doing the routine? Who's paying for the studio? Who's paying the dancers to come out of their schedule? You got to remember, like, a lot of these people do other stuff on the side. Some dancers just dance. Other dancers have a day job and dance, as you know, outside of their day job. So they have to have time off work to come to rehearsals. Yeah, that aren't paid. Learn a routine from a choreographer that isn't being paid. Yeah, perform the routine, stay on set for however many hours, maybe 6 to 8 hours on a video shoot. Yeah, no food, no drink, no nothing, no makeup artist, no hairdresser, no costume. You want us to get costume, you want us to look uniformed, so who's buying that? It's these things, it's all these things that go into it, and it's like, you know. And this is another thing, this is why I think the scene, I mean, I'm so patriotic, like I'm like, what, I'm like British way, like I'm really like that, but I'm like all about moving the scene forward, and I feel like that's why we're just kind of like, we've been here for so long. We are now just starting to pick up, slowly, and I'm well excited about that. I'm happy, man. I'm so happy for like my British artists. For a long time we've just been like, England. Okay, because we're happy to just, yeah. No, drinking tea is fine, and having discussions on the carpet is fine. But I mean, we're just happy just to, like, you know. We don't want to invest and put money into things. You know what I mean? And we just want to just. There's no prestige.
So what else? To wrap it up, what else do you want to say? What's next? What's happening
Next, for me in particular, I'm doing so much stuff. I want to work with more artists. Artist development. Hi. Yeah, get at me, BrooklynSanchez at live.co.uk. Tone and Twerk open classes coming soon. Arch 197 Studios every Thursday, 8 till 9. Come through. At the moment, we've got 10% off your first 4 classes. Use promo code twerk101. Visit toneandtwerk.com. Follow us on Twitter. It's just Tone and Twerk. Tone N Twerk, not Tone and Twerk, not Twerk and Tone, not anything else. Just Tone and Twerk. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, same thing. Follow me, BrooklynSanchez. Keep up with me. I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a lot more burlesque performances as well. If for those of you that are into that stuff. And Cake Factory, look out for Cake Factory stage shows as well. Look out for the girls that are featured in loads of videos. They're models as well, singers, dancers, all of that stuff. Comment on anything that I've said, please. I love debates. Comment below, like, subscribe.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah. Peace out. Bye. I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea.
And have a discussion on the topic.
Yeah. Because I guess they feel like it's something I shouldn't be doing, but I'm like, why? And I always ask them, why do you not feel like that? Because you shouldn't be winding up yourself, or you shouldn't be shaking your bum. It's like, you know, it's degrading. I'm like, why is it degrading? It's degrading because you're looking at that movement in a sexual way. That's something you need to look at yourself. That's the way I look at it. It's always comes back to it being sexual, and I'm like, why can't you move past that? Why is it sexual?
I was encouraged and inspired to come down and see one of the classes in it.